since Macs don't support Power BI, you will need to install a virtual machine or a VM. And the VM essentially is going to allow you to run a Windows machine on top of your Mac. The first step in accessing a VM is to install a VPN, a virtual private network. And USF uses Palo Alto Global Protect to support VPNs. Now, as you will see, Global Protect will ask you to verify your credentials, much like the other USF systems do. However, Global Protect does not allow you to use a text message as the way to verify your identity. You either need to use a phone call or the Microsoft Authenticator. If you set your default authentication as text, go to this particular page. And you see there is a link to it on the Canvas course. And you see in the information about multi-factor authentication. There is a link in the middle for you to change your default method. I changed my default method from text to the Microsoft Authenticator, which means that every time I want to access any of the USF systems, I now have to use the Authenticator. Once you've changed your authentication method, go to vpn.usf.edu, log in using your normal credentials, and then after a while you will be asked to authenticate yourself using the authentication method you just set. And once you do that, the page changes to links to 3 different agents, Global Protect agents. Since we're working on a Mac, we're going to use the third one, obviously. Now, it may be the case that you won't be able to download the agent because of the settings on the firewall. If that's the case, go to System Preferences, click on Security and Privacy, and click on this link, this lock icon here to unlock it. You will need the administrative password for your Mac to do so. So we're going to download it now. And you see I've downloaded it a few times already. So anyway, let's open it up. Continue, install. Again, you need to log in with your administrative password. And then eventually it will install Global Protect. This can take a little while, but eventually you'll get a success message. Installation was successful, and you see a new icon appear here, and it will open up automatically. If it doesn't open, just click on the icon. We're going to have to specify a portal, and the portal is vpn.usf.edu as well. It will connect, and then it will ask you again to log in using your normal USF credentials. And it will then ask you to again approve the authentication. And eventually it will connect. So now we are connected to the USF VPN. And now what we're going to have to do is install the VMware Horizon client. So go to this link. And again, the link is available from the website, the Canvas course. And you see there is a number of options. Obviously, since we're working on a Mac, we're going to the downloads for Macs. And depending on how old your machine is, you may have to download a slightly older version. Once you've done that, just move the package that you download into Applications, and you'll see a new icon appear on your desktop, the VMware Horizon client. Now, I've already set up a number of different servers. If you haven't done that yet, you just type plus, and then you type the name of the server, which in this case is spvlab.usf.edu. Click connect, and it will ask you to log in to that server. Use the username USF ID at usf.edu, and then you can log in with your normal credentials. And that will show you a new screen with a number of different VMs. The ones you see may be different. The one we're going to need to use is ISM 6419, so click on that. And eventually you will see a new Windows machine pop up with Power BI in it. Now, at the moment the screen is a little small. You can obviously make it bigger by simply resizing it, but you can also use Command Control F to make it take up the entire screen, or Command Control F to minimize it again. And that's how you set up the VM that we're going to use for Power BI.